Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition, Yuengling Original Black and Tan. This is a beer mixed with, or it's a porter and premium lager mix, I should say. Okay, what is it, 4.7% alcohol if I remember correctly. It doesn't say on the bottle. AC coming on. I was hoping to beat that. I've had this many times, well, a pretty good amount of times, but the last time I reviewed it was over 5 years ago. So, I bought this at, some Smoke Thurns, and we've been getting Yuengling beers in Louisiana since way back in August of 2016. August 1st. Thick beige head, a bubbly brown appearance, sort of like Coca-Cola. Darker than that though, because that's more reddish brown. Darker. I have some spaghetti, sauce, cheese, and meatball from Giorlando's. We ate there last night. We liked it. We gave it a B+ rating. That's in Metairie, Louisiana. We found it was a little under seasoned though. Could have been saltier. Not that we're big into heavy salt, but it just, anyway, that was a complaint. We did agree that we would go back, and we plan to go back next month to check out their seafood. Okay, I need to call that guy from Rogue. They contacted me last week and said they wanted to send me this new beer that they're about to release. But it has, he said it would arrive at the end of the week. By the end of the week. Well, it's the end of the week, and UPS usually delivers by this time, 11:30 a.m. Don't see it out there. I'm going to have to call him and see if he's got a tracking number or whatever. Just want to, I know he said he wanted me to keep an eye out for it, so. It's called Promise Gone Awry. Rye IPA, and I hope it isn't a promise that does go awry. Or anyway. It's mildly roasty. Oh, the Yuengling is really taking off around here. People are buying it like crazy. Every time I go to a store, I literally see someone buying a 12-pack of Yuengling. Usually Yuengling Light. Sometimes the regular Yuengling, the traditional, and then occasionally the black and tan. Not too much. That's all we're getting right now. Yuengling Light, black and tan. None of the other are like more exotic, well, if you want to call Lord Chesterfield ale exotic, but you know what I mean. Very creamy, mild. Did I say it? Mild. Slightly dark, but yet again, sort of light. It's like dark, but at the same time, light. Like a black and a tan together. All kidding aside, very similar to the Mississippi Mud from Saranac, FX Matt. And when Maria and I were there earlier this year, we saw them. We were at the bottling line and they were like, "Oh, sorry, no bottling or canning is going on at this time. They're probably converting over to a different brand." But we could see that a lot of cans, the pint cans of the Mississippi Mud had just come off the line and they were putting them on pallets and shipping them out. I mean, a lot of it. More than I had expected to see, honestly. This is a good rival to that. Which is better? I would say they're comparable. Black and tan, that's an old English style that's kind of not popular today. Bass Ale from Anheuser-Busch InBev. They had pushed a black and tan a few years ago in 2012. It didn't catch on at all. I bought it. I liked it. They had the Bass Ale, the pale one, and then the the Bass Stout, and you could buy a pack that was 3 stouts and 3 ales, and they had a little thing on there how to pour it over a spoon and all that. I don't know how many people bought it. Not many, obviously. Not to mention there was a Bass India Pale Ale that went over like a lead balloon, although I thought it was very well done. The body on this is pretty light to medium, and the finish is crisp, refreshing, it's enjoyable. Got a porter ale and a traditional lager mix, adjunct lager mix. So hey, well, it's not extraordinarily great, terrific, exploding plastic, inevitable, but it's okay. I like it. I would buy it again. You can get these 12 packs for about $10.99 in this day and age. Hey, you know what? That's a fair price. So it's kind of like these leftovers. They're not the greatest thing, but you know, I'm eating them and I'm enjoying them more or less, and I'm drinking this and I'm enjoying this more or less. So yeah, it's like in the B range, B plus. Yeah. Yuengling is sort of that kind of company. They're right there with the macros, and your Anheuser-Busch's, your Coors, your Miller, your Pabst, right up there in that mix, sort of, more or less. Some people think it's a little better. I'm not too sure about that, but whatever the case, I'm glad it arrived here, and we'll see where we can develop it from there. So, Les Bon Ton Relais, a very good combination here, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to New Orleans.